there's the truck and trailer. You're wondering why that would be. Well, we're here at a shipping facility, CMS warehouse. We're picking up a new component, or a new part, a new tool for the shop. We'll see how exciting it is. Well, I didn't put much effort into tying it down, but I don't think it's going anywhere. We just set it up there and kind of tipped it over on its side. This is the way it came. It didn't come on a pallet. It came with this metal rack doodle. Pretty cool. But we'll see. It's a lift. 2-post lift. I'm hoping that it's the right one. I see a big panel here, and I don't like that because it's not supposed to have a tie on the top. So we'll see if it's the right one. All right, well, I mean, just a little bit. So my tire machines that I bought were Triumph MTB 550 balancer and Triumph NTC 950, the tool for taking it on and off. And for what I do, which is a little bit here, a little bit there, not commercial, not a full-on, you know, these things have been really nice. So when we were looking for lifts online, we had the opportunity to buy the same brand because, and we did that because we were happy with the way the other one worked. So this is a Triumph. It's supposed to be a 9,000 pound lift and 110 inches tall. It does not have the cross beam across the top. It's one that has the cable across the floor, and I did that because even though I haven't lofted my ceiling yet, which I think is what we're going to end up doing, because you can do cathedral type rafters just in the space that you want to loft, and then cut out the old rafters and then box it all back in without having to change the roof line. And that should give me enough lifting area to do whatever I need. So anyway, it looks pretty good. I'm going to start taking it apart. I think I'll do a time lapse. I'll just start taking it all apart, get the bolts out, set it down, and then probably put a jack underneath stuff to lift it up and roll it out. So I'll set up a timeline and or a time lapse. Oh, one other thing. So this is the pump, and it's kind of cool because that's, although it's tinny metal, it's metal rather than the plastic that we usually see. So I think maybe might be pretty decent quality. All right. Got my holes marked. You can probably see them there. Yeah. Got my depth set to about 4 inches. I swapped this guy over to this side so that it's closer to the panel, and also the side that I think will have a car moving less in and out of it. Here's the side over here. I know that I did these lines along here and here so that we could make sure that they go back in the same spot. Because even though the holes are that big, there's still some movement once the anchors are set with the all thread, because all thread is different than the anchor size. I'll show you that. So anchor size, all thread, it screws in. So anyway, if anybody wants these anchors, I mean, obviously you have to make your own decisions, but here's a part number. Anyway, we're gonna get to anchoring. Here, kind of get an idea of how, ooh, that one's a little deeper. All right, let's hit these two a little bit more. Oh wait, hold on. Ooh, that was close. Grab some that had longer all threads. Almost messed up. All right. Doesn't have to be perfect, because it doesn't. Putting these in, you just want to snug this up so that this tightens. Got your spacer, drop it in. You can hear it when it hits the bottom. It's just the right depth too. All right, now the hard part. I gotta put some level on it. So, I don't know if you can be able to see both sides from there. I think you can see this is off just a little bit. And this guy is pretty much dead nuts on. That's kind of pleasant. Maybe a little bit. So what we're going to do is these are leveling shims, come in different sizes. They're designed to slide around that anchor that we put in. So we're going to put a couple. We're going to check our level again. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. And now we can put our anchors down. As we do, we got these guys here. We got the red heads. These break off at a certain torque. Got these washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 4 of those. We'll have to get another one. So, first thing we do is we take the all thread that we use to install it out. And down at the bottom of that is a head, and it is tightened. Just helps secure the anchor in the concrete, like so. That just tightens the anchor to the concrete, like so. Then you put your all thread back in. Put your square washer on. You put your flat washer on. You put your anchor in. or your red head on. That was a little crooked, see? Gotta drill those guys straight, man. Come on. Okay, well, got my other part. Got these things down. Everything's snug, pretty good. I had to add a spacer here because this wasn't sitting on the concrete right here. So I didn't lift it up. I just slid a spacer under there to take up the space so it wouldn't lean out of whack. Got a pretty good level this way. Pretty good level this way. It's locked down. I mean, I'm going to put another 30 pounds of torque on those and it'll snap the tops off. I'll show you that when I do it, but I'm not going to do it till I get both of them in and make sure all my measurements are right. So now I'm fixing to drill these guys and put this one in place and get it leveled and anchored down. All right, second one's in. It was pretty far off. It's almost a 1/4 inch low here, but that's what we got the spacers for. Got it all spacered up, nice and square and level. 134 and 5/8 between them. So now it's time to do the rest of the assembly. I'm not sure what that takes, so I'm gonna start looking. But thought I'd want you to see. Boom, like that. Yo, buddy. Well, I skipped a few steps filming, but nothing critical at all. This plate isn't attached yet. It's a little bit off. And it's because of the way this plate sits in relation to these posts. I can't slide it enough. Really tight tolerances because I put it in exactly like they said. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of clearancing on the edge there. But the hose just connected, the hydraulic hose right here just connected to both sides. The cables ran just like the picture and the instructions. I sprayed some white lithium grease in there. This thing took 2 gallons and half of another quart. So just to let you know, you're gonna need more than 2 gallons. I bought 2 gallons and I had to go back and get some more. So, but it's full. And I got that at Lowe's. It's in the lawnmower section. Now I'm gonna, like I talked to earlier, I'm gonna loft the ceiling stuff. So I didn't want to run this. Oh, I need to trim these. I didn't want to run it permanent because I didn't know. What I want to do is put an outlet on the side here for 220, like we have on the walls, because then I can weld underneath without having to stretch stuff out too far. So I'm gonna put an outlet here because once the jack's up and it's sitting on the stanchions, it doesn't need the hydraulic action. So we'll put an outlet here so we can unplug the pump and plug in the welder. So this is temporary. It is 10 gauge. This is a really small ground wire that came with the unit. The unit came, oh look, and the ground wire's loose, so I need to fix that. But yeah. Anyway, it was pretty straightforward. Leveling was a task. It's just simply because I'm by myself, and basically you figure out which one is low and you jack it up with a jack to the position you want, and then you tighten. So you got to loosen the nuts so that the cable can stay neutral, and then you jack the low one up, which I'm pointing at that one because that's the one I was low on. I jacked it up and then snugged up the bolts, all 4 of them for all 4 of the cables, and it kind of re-centered everything. And then I went up and down a couple times and adjusted. It was a 1/4 inch out, and then 1/8 inch out, and then right on the money. So now it goes up and down and jacks and does all the stuff it's supposed to do. This guy just goes over to an extra 220 heater outlet I have up here. So like I said, just temporary. Anyway, she's done, and it goes up and down and clicks and clacks, and I got it all the way up right now, so we don't have to. We have some clearance to walk by this thing. We're doing some work on this. It's a stupid Toyota. Anyway, yep. And then I think these are for some AC outlets, but I'm not going to use them. I'll probably just plug them because I've got enough AC outlets around the walls. Short extension get me anywhere I need. Oh yeah, it's all done. I don't know what else to say. The instructions were very clear. It's pretty straightforward. It took a minute to level, just to walk them back and forth to make sure all the bolts were equally tight and all that. And then the electrical was nothing. It's just 220. So, and yeah, that's that. That is a Triumph lift, by the way. I'm not going to put the stickers on, but it's the same. It is the same brand as my tire machine, the balancer and the tire machine. So you could choose from like 3 or 4. We ordered it off of Amazon, which is funny. We didn't go to like National Tool or anything. I think it was $2,800 delivered to the house. Well, it delivered to a facility that I went and picked it up at with a car trailer. That's in, you'll see, you've already seen that, but yep. So it was free shipping, I guess is what I'm saying. But you got to have the ability to get it off with a forklift because they send it regular freight. They don't have lift gates and stuff. That's extra. Yeah. Anyway, so lift in the garage again. Yay, team. We can only go up so high, but I haven't tried to lift a car yet. I might add that on to the end of this. I'm not sure. I got to break those anchors off, and I don't feel like doing it because it's hard. They're 105 pounds to break off. So I might wait till my kid gets here and give him a breaker bar and say, get at it, because he knows how to do that. He works with me. But it has an automatic off, so when it goes all the way up, it bypasses the hydraulics. I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I think it's a mechanical mechanism, but I'm not sure. It just goes up so far and stops. And there's no electrical up there, so yeah. Cool. All right.